You're watching the Touchliner podcast. Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner Season 2, Episode 15!
Bruh.
We're back.
All back in business, as they say. Every week on a Sunday, every single one of you are waiting. I can't wait for that Touchliner episode to come out tomorrow. I know. Don't worry. The boys are back.
Yeah.
We're here to deliver some great news. And that is that Newcastle won this weekend. And Manchester United won this weekend.
Can you believe that?
Imagine your team not winning this weekend. That would be crazy to me. It
Blows
couldn't
my
be
mind.
my team.
Couldn't be mine
It
either.
could. Well, you go ahead. I mean, let's talk about United first. I think it's fair to talk about what just happened in that Everton United game.
Wow. Well, I've just come back from watching it. What a game! I must say, firstly, Garnacho, the goal of the season. I think it has to be said.
Goal of a season, and it's flipping November.
Yeah.
So
It's insane. It is, for those of you that didn't watch, he scored an overhead kick. You must have seen it. He scored an overhead kick. He's like kind of running away from the goal and he hits it first time into the top corner.
looks
It's
just like Rooney's. Looks just like Rooney's
yeah,
against City.
literally. Except I think it's better than Rooney's because it comes off his
Yeah, it
foot.
is.
Comes off his foot, not his shin. So for
Yeah.
that reason, I think it's better. But it's insane. I screamed. I was actually I had it on my phone. I was on the toilet. And yeah, that's where I saw it. So that's where I'll remember that forever. But after that, I must say the first half, Everton had the bulk of the chances. They dominated, but we weathered the storm. We weathered the storm, and what's it called? Yeah, I can hear myself in your thingy.
We're
Password.
back. We're back.
We're
We had
back.
technical difficulties.
Yes, you guys didn't know that, but now you do. So yeah, we
My
weathered the
girlfriend
storm.
just came in and I had to tell her to go away. That's all it was.
What's her name?
I had to say, Jafia. I had to just
Last
tell her
name.
to,
Last name.
Darlington.
Oh,
Um,
interesting.
so I had to just tell her, listen, the touchliner comes first. Okay,
Yes,
she needs
exactly.
to know her fucking place. That's what she needs to know. Okay,
We do respect women here, though. I'm not. We respect women.
not
Anyway,
the referee. What?
anyway,
Anyways,
the second half. The second half was more our game. We controlled possession more. We kept the ball more. We get a penalty, which they took like 6 minutes to decide. Come on, that was a blatant penalty. He tripped up Martial. Um, Fernandez gives a penalty to Rashford, who had a stinker. Everything he was trying in the game. You know when you said he plays like he's hungover? He played like he was hungover today. Like he was
yeah.
trying like McGeady spins, but standing still. I was like, I don't know what you're doing. And then he kept losing
I
the
feel
ball. He
like we
kept
should
getting
have
out of
given it
strength.
to Martial. Honestly, I feel like that would be the smarter thing for Fernandes to do because you don't have an informed striker right now in the Premier League. You
Hmm.
don't have an informed forward. Rashford had a howler all game. If he'd missed that, who knows what could have happened. But I think Martial needed the confidence boost over anything. Like he doesn't score at all, really. Obviously, he did later on in the game, but I
Yeah.
feel like it would have been better for Martial's confidence rather than Rashford's confidence.
I think because Martial, they know Martial's not a first team player. Rashford's been struggling with confidence. You can see later in the game, Martial's confidence it's there. When he's 1-on-1, he will score.
Why is
Like
Hoyland not playing?
he's injured.
How injured?
He should be back for Newcastle.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah. But yeah, Martial had a good game. Martial had a very good game, I think, for his standards. And I hate it. I hate it when this happens because it gives us a glimpse of what could have been. You know, when Martin Tyler screamed on the commentary, "Welcome to Manchester United, Anthony Martial." All those feelings start coming back. You know, when he has a good game, and it's like, what could have been? But it's not. It's not what's happened. He's very inconsistent. Um, Yeah. I want to shout out Kobe Mainu. We started him. He's 18. He was our holding midfielder. Bro, he bossed the game. I've got some stats here. He had an 83% pass accuracy. He had 100% tackles won. Um, what was it 3 ball recoveries, five duels won. He had a clearance off the line as well. Bro, that is the future. I'm not gonna say he needs to start every week now. He's only 18, but he played really, really well. He didn't look under pressure at any
Future,
moment. Yeah, he's the
future.
future, but let's slowly integrate him in. We've always done this where we like just chuck him in and then they burn out. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's hold him, wait for a bit, wait for Casemiro to come back and they can rotate. But I'm very happy with that. It's the first time this season in the league we've won a game by more than 1 goal. I take that. I do take that, and that
That's
leaves
fair
us
enough.
now 6
4
points.
points ahead of Newcastle, 6 points from top. Interesting. What's this guy doing?
Nah, I'm still
6
want.
blood
I
down.
still want top
Okay.
four. That's the goal. Top four or five, if it, whatever the Premier League, Champions League delegation will be. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. United with a decent win. Just need Rashford to hit form. Fernandes played well as well. And Garnacho is the best youngster in the world. I'm just, I'm just,
Bruh.
I'm just joking.
They're lucky I didn't put him in my overrated XI. FYI, that's what's coming up
It's
later.
not the thing. Okay, we're
Hey,
definitely gonna clash on this.
I've got a complaint, by the way. Like, what annoys me, right, is how he can put in 11 stinkers in a row and then come into this Everton game and score possibly the best goal we've seen in years. Like
Mm,
last year's goal of the season, it's better than that.
yeah.
Like it's already won this year. So like what's going on? Why is he not performing like this more often? I know people will say, "Oh, it's just a fluke overhead kick. Like he just connected right and Pickford small arm attacks." But like it takes real first of all just confidence to do that,
Yeah.
to even attempt to do that, and then to get it on target with enough power. Like it was incredible. Where has this guy been? He's been useless for you for the for I don't know about the whole of the season, but since I started watching, so about 4 or 5 games ago, he's been invisible. Like, I ain't even
Yeah.
seen him beat a
Our
man
whole
ever.
our whole attacking front line's been invisible. He's 19, so I don't expect him to be consistent. I think out of all the attackers, except maybe Hoyland, he's got an excuse of like you don't expect him to come in and play well week in week out. You expect Rashford to come in and play well whenever he plays. Martial should be, but everyone knows he's not going to. Anthony should be because we spent like a small country's GDP on him, but he was out injured. So yeah, I don't blame him. I know it is frustrating though, because of course you want your attackers to perform, but I don't think we should be questioning him too much. He's 19. He's got time. Like the issue is if it continues this way, like how Rashford, when he was young, he might have been more consistent when he was young, and as he got older, he got inconsistent. So if it continues into his 20s, then it's an issue. But for now, I'm not too worried. But now we had all three attackers score today, um, so it's a W in my books.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
yeah,
enough. That's one goal for all
yeah,
of them. Brett.
exactly. Well, Rashford second. So, oh yes,
My hands
mate.
are up.
Yes, mate. But yeah, United. You know
Mate,
what?
like, what's he doing?
What's he doing? 5 wins in 6, by the way. 5 wins in 6. Enough said.
The title charge is on, I
We're the
suppose.
informed team. Title charge is not on. Um,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, also
okay.
shout out to
You heard it
Onana.
here. You heard it
That's
here first.
Onana's come into his own, by the way. All the abuse you gave him. Yeah. What are you saying now? Huh?
Nah, he had a good game, to be fair. From what I saw, I only saw from the 50th minute onwards.
Mm.
Um, yeah, like
Couple
for
clean
most of the
sheets. He's
second
got a
half,
few clean
yeah,
sheets. Yeah,
for
under his
most of the
belt.
second half, you sort of sat back a little bit and tried to just sort of catch them on the break.
Mm.
So his distribution wasn't like 10 out of 10, but besides that, he looked pretty good. Safe,
Fair,
safe pair of hands.
fair enough. Fair enough. I think that's everything I have to say about United. Oh, I did expect more from Everton, I guess. But yeah, that's it.
Expected a
10
bit
point
more
deduction.
fight.
10 point deduction.
Cry.
Right.
Bin dippers. Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
um.
But yeah,
So
that's one United. Let's move on to the other one. There.
Yes, Sheffield. Oh, Brad,
Oh,
uh, you're there for me, but look at this dickhead. There we go.
look at this
Okay.
stinky guy.
So, obviously, there was a
Yeah.
cooking this
Was there?
weekend.
Was there?
Nice little oil in the pan.
Mm.
You know, little bit of Mudrick in there. Little bit of
Ah.
Nicholas Jackson, and obviously sprinkling a nice dollop of Pochettino in the stands because he couldn't even be on the sideline because he was
Yeah.
banned. Prick. And you know, I thought that we would get cooked. To be honest with you, I thought that due to the injuries that we had, I didn't realize that Shah would be available. I didn't realize that Amron and Isaac would be back when we recorded the last episode. But then I saw that Isaac was coming back, and I thought maybe, just maybe, we'll scrape a draw. I underestimated the power of St James's Park. This place is a fortress, and Eddie Howe, fair play to him. That looked like Newcastle again. Like after the Bournemouth defeat, that looked like what we've been doing for the past 2 years now. Relentless pressure. Never took the foot off the gas once. They started well, but we just in the second half just broke them down. Um, lovely, lovely first goal with an assist from the real future, Lewis Smiley, 17 years old, getting
Crazy.
his first assist at St James's Park, his first start at St James's Park. It is insane. So this guy's got a Champions League cap. He's the future for us. And he's a Geordie boy, local lad. So that's always good. Lovely composure just to bait all three of the Chelsea defenders and then just slide Isaac through. And then Isaac just jumps back over the ball and buries it. And you know, you'll find out later about, maybe somebody that I name in my team, but the defending for Chelsea was atrocious. I
Atrocious.
think
Yep. Yep.
that I mean, obviously Thiago Silva had a massive fumble and gave Joe Linton a goal. Um, and at that point we were just in the driver's seat from the majority of the second half, really. Reece James got sent off, prick, and then yeah,
You
I
forgot the
who
goat
scored?
scored. The goat. Your
Who's
captain.
the goat? Oh yes, my FPL goat, Jamal Lascelles, just unmarked and buried
That's a
it in the
disgrace, That's your
yeah.
tallest player unmarked in the box. That is
Tallest
disgusting.
player unmarked from this experienced Chelsea defence.
Mm,
It's interesting, you
it
know.
is. No, it is.
Um, how do you play so well against City and you put pretty much the same team out and perform the way they did? What's going on there? Like
It's a lot.
capitulation is just
It's a lot, man. You know what? It reminds me of like when a small team plays really well against a big team, and they might win, but then the next game they'll get slapped. So
it's like
Chelsea, Chelsea are
do you
that
remember when
level now.
Southampton drew against Arsenal last season 3-3, and we
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, Southampton could escape. Maybe Southampton will escape the relegation zone." Lol, you
Yeah.
know. And they were shocking most of the season, but they got that big result, and then you thought maybe things are starting to change, but no. Maybe that's the same thing with Chelsea. They looked really good against City, like they looked like they were back and forth competing. Or is it just Pep getting it all wrong against sides
Overthinking.
that
Overthinking.
actually?
Nah. Nah.
No,
You
but
have to.
when Pep gets pressed,
No, it's
like when
true.
his team get pressed, it's like a little bit go into panic mode. Not often, but there are holes there for sure.
But also, yeah. But also, Chelsea were at home in that game, so they had the advantage as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the drop off was crazy though. The drop off is crazy. Gordon
And
with a goal
obviously
as well.
Anthony Gordon, a lovely goal as well, just onto the right foot, slotting it across the
My
box.
FPL goat. Charlie told me to take him out as well. Can you believe that?
Yeah, just a
Idiot.
just a fucking idiot, really, isn't he? Just an idiot, fat loser. That's what he is. Um,
Goal and assist, man, for Gordon.
was supposed to come onto the podcast this week, but is out. So, oh well.
What are you gonna do?
Um, and Gordon looked very comfortable in front of goal. It's just like just putting it onto his right, slotting it across the box. Didn't even put too much power on it. Just
Yeah,
placed it past
yeah.
that dog shit keeper they've got. And it was a comfortable win for Eddie Howe's entertainers. And it's a confidence boost for us to go to PSG on Wednesday. That's going to be a real test. Imagine we beat PSG away, and it gives us
No,
hope. Champions
bro,
League
you
hope.
were saying it was in the bin like 2 weeks ago, and now because you've
No,
beat
I'm not saying
Chelsea,
we will. I'm not saying we will. I'm just saying imagine. Just imagine.
that's football. You just start dreaming.
Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see. I actually want you guys to do well, so let's see. I hope you beat PSG, but I don't know if you
mate. Our
will.
bench. I don't know if you saw, but our bench, three keepers we had on the bench, and four youth players. Um,
Yeah.
Gillespie, Dubravka, and Karius. Right.
Karius is still there. I thought you would have got rid of him.
He's still here. But
Good
yeah,
win, though. Good win.
yes,
Capitulation from
very
Chelsea.
good
Thiago Silva, you suck, mate.
win.
Just
Rubbish.
retire. You're 39. Yeah, he set the
Oh,
record. He set the record
slow.
as Chelsea's oldest outfield player.
It's
Can't you
evident.
can't you can't hear my clapping, but I'm
It's
clapping.
evident. Yeah.
Yeah, he tried that like to clear the ball and he like scoop turned it into
Tried
himself
to
and then
scoop
fell
turn it
over.
into his own foot. What a moron. What a fucking big dosser.
Chelsea, man, they honestly like up down, not even up. Like they drew against City, so it's just straight down, straight
Yeah.
down. Like I don't know what they're cooking over there. Some weird thing going on there. But moving on, Arsenal beat Brentford. Havertz, the best player in the Premier League.
It was an easy fucking goal.
It
I'm not
nah, it
going to start
was.
making it.
It was, but I thought for once Arsenal would drop points, but it does seem like they come in clutch enough to be in the title race, but not enough to actually win the title. Because like last season, I remember they scored like a last minute winner against Bournemouth. They'd win games like just a bit, and it's like, oh, they've got that gene, and then they bottled it. So I don't think it's anything to look into. They have caught up a bit to actually I think they're top of the league now, aren't they? That win.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Co-
It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, Havertz stinks, man. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, he's so
Yeah.
good. Nah,
It's rubbish. It was all in the assist, really, that
good
goal.
pass from Saka. He's the real. He's their player. I like Saka. I rate him. Big game of the weekend. Watch the second half. You watched all of it. City won. Liverpool won.
I did watch all of it.
Yeah.
Boring game, to be honest.
Yep. Yep.
Haaland looked good. He looked firing, obviously. Just fucking alien at this point. Um, I really don't like Klopp. I'm really starting to generate a lot of hate for him.
What about Nunez?
Um, and Nunez, yeah,
Mm, mm.
pretty cringe. I don't know what was actually said between them. I don't know if that came out or if I missed that.
They didn't
But
say it was. I don't know. Pep was just like, "Oh, he's bigger than me," and Klopp was like, "Oh, there's a rivalry, but I don't know if Nunez knows about the rivalry." It's really weird. I don't know what it was about.
we don't care about bin dippers. So I guess we'll move on to
No, I
the
wanna, I
next
wanna, I
game.
wanna just say, how did Trent get man of the match?
Oh, this guy, like, he's a fraud. Trent's forgot him. Forgot him in my overrated list, bruh. Okay. I would have had him at right back, but I put somebody
Put him
else there.
in, unless you think
Um,
the other person deserves it more.
yeah, I think so.
Okay, interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, he got dribble past 7 times, and Gary Neville on commentary, was it Gary Neville? Whoever was on commentary said, "Oh, there's been a good back and forth between him and Doku. It's been one of his better defensive performances." If that's one of his best, you're getting dribble past 7 times, broski. Don't even play right back. Play in midfield. You're not even there, man. Like,
And
I
even in
don't.
midfield, he's not actually started a game at centre mid like too often,
No.
right?
No, no,
He
no.
just
Oh, he
plays
only
right
plays
back.
there for England. He plays midfield for England sometimes, but he
Oh,
hasn't got the work rate, I don't think, to play
no.
there because he's very attacking oriented.
You see
Good
a lot of
goal.
highlights of him just standing there
Yeah.
when someone goes past him and he just sort of like ball watches.
Yeah.
Just like lazy, just
It
lazy
is.
play. You never survive in a team that tries to press a lot and has like attacking based fullbacks that blitz up and down the line. Like you
That
could never do what
yeah.
Trippier does. That's the thing.
That's the thing that that Liverpool used to make up for, like the old team. They'd have people like Henderson and Fabinho to cover for
Yeah,
him when he went forward. Now he has to cover himself. He has to because yeah, Szoboszlai, McAllister, these guys
they're
aren't going
not
to
doing
cover for
it.
you. No, no,
Yeah,
no. They're not defensive stalwarts. They all want to get in attack as well. So good goal though, I must say from him. Good touch and finish. Um, yeah, it was the best result for all of us, I think, for City and Liverpool to drop points. I think it was pretty good.
yes, agreed. Hopefully the
Yes.
title chart is still on for Newcastle now. I mean, it's not happening. So I think this season's a write-off for us. I think,
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I think
well,
everyone is having a stinker this season. It's not just you, it's not just us. Everyone sucks. How are we 6 points off top? How? I don't,
yeah,
we've lost 5 games. We played
it's
13,
because
lost
City have been
5.
bad. City have been not great, like to their usual standards. They've not been as good. They lost um more games at this point of the season than they have in like the past like 3 years or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, they've already lost two. Everyone's lost a game now.
Yeah,
The quality this year is not great, but it is good in the sense that it
I
makes it
think
more
it's just more
competitive.
competitive. I
Yeah,
think that's what it
exactly.
is. It's just the team. I think everyone's better. Everyone else is better. So I think it makes it more competitive. And also, you have to attribute the fact that Pep's not going to be there forever. He's probably wondering in his mind, like, how much longer am I going to be at City for? Italy or wherever, or if he manages international football. So who knows? Who knows? But
Yeah.
um, I think that this year is quite an open. I mean, I still think City will win the league, but
Yeah,
it
yeah, me
is
too.
more open than it was last year. I think.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100% is. There's a two-horse race last year. It looks a bit I mean, unless like from now till Christmas one team just goes for it. It's going to be quite even, I think, going into the new year. Tottenham have dropped points to Villa at home. So Villa have gone into the top 4 now.
Yes,
So
I saw that.
So it's bro, it's on. Like anyone can lose, not even lose, just drop points to anyone. City drop points to. You have to think about it. They drop points from a winning position against Chelsea. They've dropped points in a winning position at home to Liverpool. So that's the first time they've dropped points at home this season. It's it's on, man. Oh, we have 0 goal difference. Yes.
14.
Yes.
Oh well, no, it'll be 18 now, won't it?
17.
Oh, 17, yeah.
Yeah.
God, we're
But
cooking. No one scored more goals than us than City.
what then you or
Yeah,
City then
City,
you?
Ci- City are the only team that have scored more goals than us.
Well, yeah, that's bro 9-0 tax, wasn't it?
8-0, but
8-0
still shows how deadly we are.
when everyone's fit. But
Yeah,
that's pretty much a roundup of all the games that happened this
like the
weekend.
important
Yeah, I mean there's
ones.
one more, but like no one cares. Oh, Brighton won.
Yeah, fuck off, Pat.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, nah, nah. We like you, Pat. We like you, Pat. So it's time, I think, to go into our overrated Premier League 11. If you're ready.
Oh, well, I started last time. I think we go player for player. Do you reckon?
Yeah, let's go player for player. Let's go player for player.
Okay, let's do player
Okay.
for player.
So we'll start in goal. I do. I
I
had.
know who you've got. Just to be clear, I
Tell
know
me
who
who
you've got
I
already.
had. So I changed it out when you said it earlier, so it's different. Who do you think I have?
You've got Edison in goal.
No, no, I don't. I don't. I don't.
Did you have him before?
No, I didn't. I didn't actually.
Oh,
I didn't.
okay.
I do think he's overrated. Actually, I forget. He slipped my mind completely. But nah, there are a couple of keepers. They are both English. I think are more overrated than
Oh,
him.
here we go. Here we go.
So
Well,
I
I mean,
originally had Ramsdale, but I took him out because he's not even Arsenal's
not
number
playing
one.
this season. Yeah,
Yeah, so rightly so, he shouldn't be Arsenal's number one. And then I have Pickford
I've
as
got
my
Pickford.
yeah, Pickford is my
Yeah,
starting keeper. How
Chelsea
how
merchant.
how is Bro the England number one?
Yeah,
I I
it's
don't
ridiculous.
I don't get it. It's not like he plays amazingly for England. And today he kicked the ball out of play a couple of times and he was trying to play it out the back. He just booted it out. I don't see
Yeah,
it. I don't see it.
England haven't really got a keeper that can play out the back really well. Like Pope can't really do it. Ramsdale's not too bad, but um, he's probably the best out of a bad bunch, I guess, for
Yeah,
playing out the back.
but he's
But
saving.
shot stopping,
Yeah.
shot stopping is I think one-on-one shot stopping is Nick Pope. I'd have Nick Pope as the best out of
Yeah,
those three.
yeah.
I
Back
think
it.
the best, the most well-rounded is probably Ramsdale, and then the best at penalties, bruh, is
Yeah.
Pickford.
I'd still
Prove
take
it, I
Pope
guess.
though over all of them. I don't think Ramsdale's distribution makes up for his shot stopping weakness.
Mm,
I think
yeah,
Pope is fine, but that's not what Southgate sees. He picks Pickford, so
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
if we agree on the centre, the goalkeeper, go
yeah.
ahead as your right back.
Trent, obviously.
Uh, yes, yes, yes. I should have had him in.
I know who you have.
Who do I have?
You have James. You have Reece
No,
James. You
don't.
don't.
I've gone for another Englishman. Ben White. Good
Oh
shit.
yeah, bro. Yeah, Ben White was actually my second choice. Yeah, Ben White is a good one.
Looks like he should be on. The only way is Essex. Like he's shit.
He
He's
is.
so overrated by Arsenal fans. Like he's a slow, methodical right back.
Yeah, you know what? They make him unlikable. They're like, oh, because he doesn't care about football. He doesn't watch football. So it's like, oh, Benny Blanco. That's what they call him. Benny Blanco doesn't care. OMG, showing up to England
Yeah.
training just like that. Oh, who is he? Bro, shut up. You're sounding like some Taylor Swift fans. He's your right
Oh,
back. Shut up.
it's see, I just hate him, and he's not great for Arsenal. They'll um they'll strengthen up at right back
They should.
in the summer window. I don't think they'll do
Yeah,
it in January, but
if
in
they're
summer I think
serious.
good right back,
Mm,
and he'll be out with the fucking team. Okay,
facts.
centre back.
You want me to say both centre backs or just one?
We'll go for player, so just one.
Okay, Thiago Silva.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, listen. I think he's had a great career, but now it's time to go. It's bro.
Yeah,
You are 40, man. Like,
yeah,
and
agreed. You're just too
Chelsea
old to
players
blow.
say he's their best defender. I don't think so anymore. I think
I don't see it.
maybe when you won the Champions League, I agree, but now he's been declining. Like, it's not just his pace; it's his positional awareness, his decision making. Yeah, that's my opinion. Look at that, agreeing again. And then at left centre back, I've gone with Gabriel.
Ooh, I think I've had a stinker on this one.
Who have you said?
I've gone for Colwell.
Really? What's your
Yeah,
explanation behind that?
he just looks like a big stiff idiot, to be honest. Like, I don't know how to explain
What?
it. Like, I watch him and I just think you just look uncoordinated. I don't think he's that good. He's a bit shit in the air when I've seen him. Misses a lot of headers. He doesn't give me like a feeling of safety at the back. I know he's young, but he's not that young, right?
I think he's 21, 22, but he had a good season for Brighton last year. You'll move the mic a bit closer.
Sorry. Um, I don't know. I think that Chelsea fans, obviously, because they're going through a bit of a struggle right now, might be overrating him just a little bit, and
Yep, yep,
that's the only reason why I've got him here. He probably could be really good, but I'm sick of seeing the Twitter takes of
yeah,
Colwill to start for England. Shut up,
yeah. No, I don't think so.
you dorks.
I don't think
Okay,
so. He's got potential though, but yeah, he's 20, so
so
time
we've
will
agreed
tell.
on two.
2 or 4. It's not bad.
Yeah,
Now,
okay.
my left back, Zinchenko.
I have
Zinch-
Zinchenko. Oh yes, 3 for 4.
he sucks,
Lovely.
man.
Two five.
Why do
Yeah,
Arsenal
he's rubbish.
fans rate him? I mean, he's good on the ball. He's
Ugly, no chin, shit on the ball, slow. all things that I don't want
He is
of my right
slow.
back, left
I
back.
think
Sorry.
he's good on the ball, but I just don't think he offers enough. Like for the amount that Arsenal fans rate him, he doesn't offer enough as a left back.
Like Trent has the ability to play beautiful passes. Trippier has the ability to be the set piece king. Like Walker has the pace.
Mm,
Our Aaron Wan-Bissaka has the tackling ability.
mm.
What the fuck does Zinchenko have over these guys? Like, give me something. Give me one thing that he's better at than them. Well, Wan-Bissaka, we can
Well,
put
no,
out of the conversation.
they're right back. Let's look at left back. You got Luke Shaw. You've got who plays left back for
Just
Newcastle?
talk about I'm just talking about fullbacks in general.
Okay,
Obviously,
no,
Dan
yeah.
Burn.
Even Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's better than Zinchenko. Like Zinchenko's good on the ball, so is Luke Shaw. I don't think Luke Shaw lost the
Dan,
ball today.
Dan Burn's better than Zinchenko. Dan Burn
No,
is
no, no,
better
no,
than
no, no. Okay,
Zinchenko.
this is where I draw the line. I don't think it's that bad.
No, he is.
Wow.
People underestimate Dan Burn just because he's tall, and they think that he's sort of like a novelty player. But bro,
No,
pocketed.
man. No, 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 no. Zinchenko's on the ball ability trumps. I mean, you can say Dan Burn's a better defender. Obviously he's better in the air, but that's it. I think Zinchenko's better at everything else.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not actually sure, but I'm gonna double check. But I think Dan Burn scored more goals than Zinchenko last season.
Well,
I could
yeah,
say
but
that for a fact.
yeah, but it doesn't matter though
It
because he's a
it
defender.
means he's better attacking. He's a better attacking
No, it just means
fullback
he's
than
better at
Zinchenko.
scoring.
Well, yeah, that's what that's like as an attacking fullback. If you're scoring, he's good,
Nah,
right?
no, surely not. It's assists. Assists are more
Good.
important, I think, for a fullback.
Let's have a look. Dan Burn stats. He only scored one in the Premier and one in the Cup. Um, yeah, one in the Prem, one in the Cup. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe Zinchenko does have more actually. Bruh.
Scored one last year.
Who?
Zinchenko, he scored one in the league. Oh, that's just the league.
2 assists. Bruh. Yeah, well, he hasn't scored in the Champions League, and Dan Burn has.
It's true. It's true.
Ugly prick. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our midfielders.
All right. Um, first one, I've got Gallagher.
I forgot about Gallagher. Yeah, yeah, agreed. Fair play.
Who do you
Gallagher's
have?
a good take. Um, well, tell me why you have Gallagher.
Um, he's just a smaller Scott McTominay. That's literally he has a lot of energy. He can win the ball back and give it to someone who can actually pass the ball. But beyond that, I know he's scored a couple of long shots, but I don't think he does much else. They gave him a new contract. I don't know why. I think it would have been the smart thing to cash in on him. But Chelsea are the type of club to give Gallagher a 5-year contract, then sell Salah, De Bruyne,
Yeah,
who else? Whoever
Salah, De
else.
Bruyne.
Sell
Oh,
Lukaku and buy him back for 100 million, joke club.
hmm. Okay. This one is not going to be popular for current performance, but I've gone James Ward-Prowse,
Okay, you know what? I actually considered him. All right, why is that?
set piece merchant, set piece merchant.
Yeah,
You know, and it's fair enough. Like you can bag a free kick in one in every 10 games, but like realistically, if you want to push into the England side, which some people have been calling him up for, saying, "Oh, he needs to be in England." If you need to push to that England side, you got to have something else besides set pieces. You need to be like a great passer of the ball. You need to be dynamic. You need to be a great dribbler. He's not a great passer of the ball, and he's doing well at West Ham. Um, but I just think West Ham as a team are doing quite well
yeah,
at the
yeah, they
moment.
are. Yeah,
And I think I'm not saying it's not because of him. I just think he's sort of in a good group of players right now that are probably helping him along. But as an individual player, I don't think he gets in over it. I mean, he gets in over Henderson, but Henderson should never have been picked anyways for England.
yeah.
So he's not as good as Sean Longstaff. He's not been as good as McTominay this season. Like, then these are not great midfielders. These are just workhorses who do the running.
Yeah.
Um, so that's my first midfielder.
Nah, I can't really argue with that because I did think about him. I don't think he's done that much this season. Usually by this point he would have scored a free kick, but I don't even think he's done that this season.
No, I don't think so.
So like, what is bro doing? You know?
Okay.
But yeah, okay. I'm just checking just to see his. Okay, I'm still gonna say him. My next player is a bit of a wild card. It's a bit of a weird one. I've gone with Lucas Paqueta.
Okay.
Now,
Interesting.
it's not because he's crap. It's not because I don't rate him. It's not that I don't think he's a good player. It's just that City bid 100 million or 80 million plus add-ons for him. Is he worth that? No. He scored a couple
No.
of goals this season. He scored three in the Conference League. Oh, sorry, the Europa League. So he's a good player. I don't think he's bad, but the amount he was being rated in the summer and how people were like, "Oh yeah, you know what, City are doing the right thing."
Well,
For once, I was
Newcastle
like,
wanted him. You
Newcastle wanted
know.
him. I don't
Yeah.
think he's on that level. I mean, I think he's a decent
Yeah.
player, and he might prove me wrong because I do think he's a decent player, but above decent, above good, I don't know about that. So I just think if Guardiola's rating him at 100 million, you know what? He
It's
would have
like,
gone to City and been like Grealish. So they overpaid 100
yeah.
million and done all right, but nothing amazing, you know?
It's kind of like, who would you rather have at United? Would you rather have 80? Because obviously United would spend the same amount of City as City would,
Yeah.
um, or if not, they'd overpay. So would you rather have 80 million Paqueta or 40 million Bruno Guimaraes?
Oh, Gumarish. 80 million Gumarish. I'd even pay 100 million for Gumarish. Like this guy
Damn.
does no, bro. Like I've watched videos like tactical analysis on Newcastle and specifically on Gumarish, and what he does for you is I don't think only Rodri, I'd say, does it for City, but no other midfielder really in the league has that kind of role, you know,
He's
where where you're
up there for sure,
not really a defensive midfielder, but a holding midfielder that isn't
and he
necessarily
controls
yeah, he's not necessarily
everything,
strong or tall, but he knows what's going on, so he doesn't need to be
knows
defensive.
everything around him. He's very agile on the ball, and he's great at fucking not diving, but he's great at putting himself in between the ball. I'll
Getting
say that.
fouls. Kane's good at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drawing fouls. Yeah.
Fez.
Okay.
So who's
Right.
yours?
Who's my next? Let me just. Oh yes, McAllister.
Ah.
One decent
Mm,
season and carried to a World Cup. It it's not enough
didn't he
for me.
score in the final? Was that no?
Yeah, I don't know if
No, he
even if he
didn't. He
did,
didn't. He didn't. No. He might
even
have
if he did,
assisted. He assisted,
I
yeah.
don't care. You know, um, I just don't rate him. He's done fuck all for Liverpool in the 6 games that he's played. No assists, no goals, nearly 007. Um, it's just like, I don't know. It's just a weird one to me. They've brought
Mm,
two attacking midfielders in Szoboszlai and McAllister, and it confuses me as to why. Um, so I don't think that he's worth what they paid for him anyways. I think he should have stayed at Brighton. If anything, Brighton probably would have got the better out of him.
interesting. I did think about him. I did think about him, but I think he needs a bit more time. Bit more time to, because yeah, the Liverpool midfield, it does feel unbalanced, but at the same time, they are like near the top of the table, so I don't think they're going to care too
Yeah,
much.
true.
But yeah, fair
Okay.
enough. Not mad at that. I've gone with Odegaard at the 10.
Damn. I was thinking about Odegaard, but I do think he was really, really good last season.
Yeah, but like you said, one good season. This season, he's been
Yeah.
silent. Nothing.
He's
Back
been
to normal.
injured, to be fair.
No, he played. He played.
Not against Newcastle. And that was their
Mm.
first defeat of the season. Not playing equals losing? Question mark.
Nah, I just don't
So
rate him. I just don't. The amount of like, even when he was doing well, um, I didn't rate him that much. Arsenal fans was like, falling out. They were telling Bruno and De Bruyne to come outside. Bro, they're levels. They're level. Odegaard had one good season, fair enough, but he's still not consistent enough. I don't think he has enough to his game to be on that level, you know.
Mm.
And yeah, he's not like essential to their Arsenal team. They can do all right without him. Saka is more essential to their Arsenal team than he is.
Yeah, but
Rice is probably the most essential cog right now there.
if you think like Odegaard last season, 15 goals, 7 assists,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
last
And
season he did really well.
yeah, yeah. And then you look at McAllister last season, 10 goals and 2 assists, and it's just like it's nowhere near as good as Odegaard's season.
No, but Arsenal pushed for the title. So there was obviously he'll do better. I I think Odegaard's still better than McAllister though as a player, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
not enough there. Like the amount of the amount of hype Arsenal fans give him. Yeah, so much of this team's Arsenal. The amount of hype that they give him is just irritates me because I think he's
yeah.
good, but the amount they say it and his performances this season proves I was right.
I I've got Saar in my team.
Saw?
Saar.
Who who's
You
Saw?
don't know
Wait, am I being stupid?
the Tottenham midfielder?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, bruh. I was thinking about
Idiot.
okay, I don't know. I was thinking about the okay. Explain.
Winger.
Yeah,
um,
explain.
it's just a shit Sissoko. He's just a shit Musa Sissoko. Um, he just that's my only reasoning, to be honest. I just thought he's
No,
not as good
shout,
as
shout,
Sissoko.
because he played well against us and he got a lot of plaudits, but since then I haven't heard much of him. Yeah, that's why. That's literally what I was like. Who? I was like the Wolves keeper, Jose Sarr. I was like, why
Yeah.
are you putting him midfield? Yeah, nah,
Okay.
fair. Bro's crap.
Left wing. My forwards are very controversial.
Oh, Martinelli.
Okay.
And I know he scored more goals than Saka last year,
Yeah.
but he's just I don't rate him. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't
Okay.
hate Arsenal. I need to make this very clear. I do not hate Arsenal. I hate Liverpool. There's no Liverpool players in here. I just the Arsenal players, whether it's the media, whether it's the fans, whether it's I don't know who. Maybe it was just the neutrals last season getting really excited because someone was finally challenging City. It wasn't Liverpool. I don't rate him. I just don't see it with him. Like there was a clip. Oh, it irritated me over the international break. There was a clip of him with Brazil, and he does like when we're playing FIFA, right? Me and you on co-op, and I flick the stick and it works. That's what he did. And then he tried to cross it in the box and fell over, and like it rolled along the floor. And someone tweeted it with "Joga Bonito is back." I'm like, what?
Bruh.
No, they're like, this is the least Brazil Joga Bonito clip I've ever seen in my life. This guy is not it. Like, yeah, he scored the winning goal against City earlier this season, but it was a huge deflection. And yeah,
Holy shit.
one
I've
goal in the
just
league this
realised
season.
something.
What?
I've never looked at my next player's stats, and I genuinely thought that he was better than his stats.
Okay,
Okay,
it'll
right.
be interesting. But
You're
yeah,
really not gonna
Martinelli, one goal in the league, one goal in the Champions League. That's it. Like, good season last season, but
oh,
that's it. Not a good winger. Not a good winger. Here we go.
okay. You're
I know
not
who you're
gonna
gonna
like
say.
this
No, I
one.
know who you're gonna say.
Marcus Rashford is my left
Okay.
winger.
Now, I knew you were gonna say this. Now, my question to you is, who rates him for him to be
No, bro,
overrated?
like it's because as soon as he scores, I get the world class shout coming back out again. Start for England shouts coming back out again. And it annoys me when I see people who are big in the football sort of punditry scene, not punditry, but commentary scene, like Adam McCullough, who will state that Rashford has been world class level and that he would rather have Rashford over Grealish, and he thinks that Rashford would be better in that City team than Grealish, which I think is a fucking crazy thing to say.
Doesn't fit in the
Um,
City team. I don't
he
think he
doesn't, yeah,
fits.
he
No.
doesn't fit at all.
Mm.
I thought that Rashford had a let me just make sure I'm not getting this wrong. Man United, yeah. I thought Rashford had a season for United in the Premier League where he scored more than 20 goals.
No, he hasn't. No, no, no.
And we're getting world-class shouts from this man. Most on and off player I've ever seen. If
That
you
is his
added up
downfall.
all of his games right now, and you calculate his goal per game ratio, I bet it fucking reeks.
It's
Because
it's
and the thing is, he's the main man at United as well. He is what the past few managers have tried to play through, and golden boy for he's been here since 2015, and he's never scored a goal. He never had a season over 20 goals in the Prem. Like, and people we're having Salah comparison shouts. It's not even close.
no. I
Salah
think
is double the player that Rashford is.
Salah's a different kind of player. Salah's pretty much a striker. I always say this because he plays on the wing, but he is pretty much a striker. He drifts inside all the time, and he's there for like the scraps to feast on. The issue with Rashford is he had a good season last year. 30 goals in all comps is a very, very good return. But that's the thing is consistency now. Today he just scored his second goal of the season after 13 games. The season before last he only scored
And it
like
was a penalty. And it
yeah,
was a
exactly.
penalty.
Given to him like it was a charity penalty. And then
Yeah.
2 seasons ago he had a stinker like 4 or 5 goals in the league. But then the season
It
before
was
that
5
he scored
goals, 2
yeah.
assists.
And the
Sorry,
season
4 goals, 2
and the
assists.
season before that he scored like 18
11.
on 11. What in
11 in
1920?
no, in 2021 to
Oh,
22,
20 yeah,
was
2020
4
yeah.
goals and 2 assists, and then 2020 to 21 was 11 goals, 9 assists. Then the
Mm.
season before that was 17 and 7.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. 1920. So he had a good season, decent season, and then a crap season, and then he had a very good season, and then right now he's having a crap season. So this is the thing. This is our number 10. So if people are saying world class, I think it's ridiculous. I think he was in world class form for like 3 months last year. But
Yeah,
beyond that,
yeah.
there's not like if we go into a big game and it's like, oh, rely on Rashford. Now, I'll be
You
like,
can't.
"Nah." But if you get me at the right
You
time, I'll be
can't.
like, "Yeah, but you can't. You need to be able to rely on your players all the time." I can tell you for a fact, whenever Højlund plays, he will have a chance to score. Whether he scores or
Mm.
not, I don't know because he's still a kid. But I think Ten Hag's finally moving away from give it to Rashford and inshallah he scores. But we're we're actually trying to use our other forwards. It's not just Bruno looking for Rashford all the time. We're looking for the striker, whether that be Martial or Højlund. And today Garnacho played. I think he did really good. So if people are saying that, can't really be too mad at that. Can't really be too mad at the overrated shout.
Never had over 10 assists either.
In the league,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, in
Nah,
the
yeah,
league.
and in the league, I think that's fine because he's a goal scoring winger, isn't it?
He's a dynamic forward, yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Your striker
Jesus.
was my original choice,
Yeah.
but I've changed.
Blood literally said he scoring goals is not his strength. What are you doing?
What is your strength? What's your strength
I
then?
don't think he's good at much else. What else does he do?
Literally, like he's not he's not even like that good in front of goal.
He
Never
holds
mind.
the ball up, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
I just don't see it. Who do you have?
Callum Wilson,
It's your own striker. What?
he's overrated. He's overrated due
Really?
to his
By your own fans though, because I don't know anyone else outside that rates him.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
by our own fans and by pundits who say that. I mean, look at his stats. Everyone just looks at his stats. If you watch this guy in a game, he's the biggest fucking fraud on planet Earth. He it, I'll never forget that tweet where it says Callum Wilson looks like he's running with jeans on. It's so true. This guy is so uncoordinated. He can't dribble past anybody. He can't pass the ball well. He can't hold the ball up well. All he can do is be played through and hopefully score or be in front of the goal and tap it in. That's literally all this guy can do. It
As
drives me
as
crazy when he starts.
as your second choice striker though, isn't that okay? Like, do you not does that matter?
The thing is, it's when Isak's injured and he has to come on, we have to change the way we play because Isak
Mm,
drops into midfield. He can hold the ball up.
he
He
can
can
play.
dribble.
Mm.
He can go through on goal. He's so much more dynamic and so much more multi-skilled than Wilson is. That Wilson will be gone next season. I'll tell you that right now. Wilson will be replaced in the summer or the January
I
transfer.
don't know about that. I think you keep him.
He will. No, no, no. I mean,
I
no, no.
think you
He.
might get
I mean,
another striker, but I think you keep him.
we'll keep him, but I'm saying he'll be gone out the squad.
Oh, okay.
Is what I mean. 100%.
Maybe,
He won't be
maybe.
around.
Yeah, because you want to play
Shit.
football. You need your strikers to be able to
Yeah,
play football. It's key.
exactly. Okay, my
Fair
right
enough.
winger's fucking crazy, but let's hear yours.
I have Grealish.
Right wing?
I couldn't think of a right winger. I've gone Grealish.
No, that doesn't count. He's
Well,
not
yeah.
a right
Well,
winger.
you can just imagine he's playing on the right. I
It's
don't think.
completely different.
No,
How
I'm
do you not
saying
think of a right winger?
I just can't. I don't. I can't think of any right
Okay,
wingers that
well,
are
I'm glad you've
overrated.
had a fucking stinker shout because mine's bad, but that was worse. That was way worse.
No, it
Okay, so
wasn't. Well, it wasn't.
Kid Grealish on the right wing. He's never played there in his life.
Okay, so whatever, whatever. Okay. Well, who's yours?
My right winger is Saka.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Listen,
What the frick,
listen.
bro?
He's a very good player,
Holy shit.
but this guy is so overrated by Arsenal fans.
Mm,
It's insane. He's a very good player. He's one of the top wingers in the league, but it's the way Arsenal fans call him world class.
yes.
Saka is not world class. He's not even top fucking 6 wingers in the world.
Hey, okay, no, I think he's top six wingers in the world, but I don't think he's world class. You know what it is? Listen, hear me out, right? Right wingers, the bar for right wingers has dropped so far. There's no good right wingers anymore. So Saka can use his left foot and his right foot. And people say that's one of his strengths. As a winger, you should be able to use both feet. It's expected. Like he's just him 10 years ago is an average winger in the league. I remember seeing that somewhere. So I do agree that he's overrated, but in the context of the Premier League today, I think he's one of the best wingers there, and it's nothing you can
Yeah,
do
but
about it.
you couldn't even think of a right winger. At least I
That's
thought of one
overrated. No, because I think it's that either good, like Saka
because
or
he is
Bernardo
overrated.
Silva. Bernardo Silva, Saka, that's it. And then everyone, or Salah as well, if you want to count him as a winger. And then everyone else
Um,
sucks.
Almiron? No?
Okay, he's not. He's okay, fine. Almiron and everyone else shit. Like I don't think anyone's overrated. I'll stick. Kudus is good for West Ham. Bowen's good for West Ham. They both play on the right.
Owen. Yeah.
Um, like I literally went through United's right wingers are shit, so fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
No one
Tottenham
rates
have
Ant.
Kulusevski, who's crap, like or mid. You know, I don't think there's really anyone like that's rated. So I just went
This is why I
Grealish.
went for Saka because Saka is good, but he's vastly overrated. Doesn't mean people think you're good, but you're bad. Overrated just means people put you above the level that you actually are, which is what I think they
Fair
do
enough.
with
Then
Saka.
fair enough, because I agree. I agree with you then, because the Arsenal
Yeah,
fans gas everyone up, and I think the gap between Saka and world class is smaller than how much they rate Jesus, Martinelli, and White. That's why I think
yeah,
Saka's good. But yeah, I literally couldn't think of
that's
a
true.
right winger. It's gonna hit me like when we finish recording this. Do you think Grealish is overrated
Yeah,
though as a player?
he fits into the system well, doesn't he?
He does, but do you not remember how exciting he was at Villa and the kind of player he was at Villa? It's
He had
just
a lot more freedom. He had a lot more freedom at Villa, didn't he? And he was like the ASM to Villa at the time. He sort of
he
give
was
him
the
the ball
best.
and see what he can do.
But he did stuff. He did stuff.
Yeah,
And that's what Guardiola does. He sucks the soul out of players. He didn't do it out of Silva though. Silva's still very good, but he sucked the soul out of Grealish, man. I really hope he doesn't do it out of Doku because Doku is insane. I really
yeah,
like
he's really
Doku.
good.
I really like Doku. If he sucks the soul out of Doku, I'll be pissed. Be pissed. Anyway, manager,
Oh fuck! I forgot to do manager.
you can do it off the top of your head. I got mine in like 5 seconds.
I've got one.
All right, I've
Okay,
gone with Miguel Arteta.
me too. Yeah.
Yes. Blood
It's
has won
crybaby,
nothing.
crybaby, stinky rat.
He
Won
won a
nothing.
lucky COVID FA Cup with no
Yeah.
fans. If they're a completely different team. So people say, oh, he's won the FA Cup. With his squad, with what he's doing, with his project, which started that summer after the FA Cup, he's done nothing. He's done nothing.
Hmm.
He's
Came
not won
second,
second place
far
margin.
second first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he talks like he's
Seventh,
big.
fifth, and second, I think.
Yeah. He talks like he's world
First,
class as well.
first right now. First right now. Fair play. How long can he keep that up for?
Not long.
That's the real question.
Not long. And, appealing to what PGMOL for the Newcastle goal.
Fucking little
It's
crybaby.
just
And then they came
it's
out
just
and proved
childish.
he came out and proved that nothing was wrong. So
Yeah,
VAR stuck it to him. Fair play.
good. Yeah, and I don't like him, prick.
No,
I
I don't
I
like him
don't like
either.
I don't like Klopp either, but Klopp's a good manager, so I can't really
Yeah,
say anything about that. Yeah, just a couple of disagreements. Some good ball knowledge
yeah.
on show today as usual.
For the yeah,
Do you want to go over the? Do you want to do quick predictions for the Champions League and
yeah.
the
We'll
Premier
do
League
a quick
games?
Champions League prediction for us, and then some Premier League games next week. So
PSG
you
away.
play on Tuesday. No,
We play
you
on
play on
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, we play Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So PSG away. No, you play Tuesday, bro.
PSG away.
You're playing
No,
Tuesday.
we play Wednesday.
I'm looking at it. You're playing Tuesday.
Oh, bruh.
Because we play
Are
alternate
we?
days. We're playing Wednesday. You're playing Tuesday. And you played on Saturday, which means you will play on Tuesday. We played today, which means we'll play on Wednesday. Yeah, that's how they do it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's Wednesday in Dubai.
Oh yeah,
Bruh.
yeah. And
Okay.
midnight. Okay, so
Fair enough.
prediction right now.
Okay. Right now,
What do you think is gonna
uh,
happen? And if you put your positivity hat on, what do you think will happen? So, come
thing is, right, I think AC Milan will,
on. All right.
I think AC Milan will beat us, and I think they will smash us. This isn't because like we've been bad against Bournemouth. We did decent against a poor Chelsea side, but I just didn't see enough in in the AC Milan game that they played recently. AC Milan battered them pillar to post, and then I didn't see anything when they came to St James's Park. I just don't think they're that good
PSG.
anymore. Yeah, I really don't think they're
Mm,
that good.
mm.
They're built up because obviously people think that they have the best player in the world, which they don't. But it's just, I'm not that scared of them. I'm scared of Milan for sure.
But you have Milan at
Um,
home, so surely you'd feel that the
Still
stadium would be
more scared.
rocking.
It will be rocking, but I'm still more scared of Milan.
Okay, so
Um, I'm going to be confident in my team. I think we scrape a 1-0 win away.
if you're being realistic, what do you think is gonna happen?
That is my realistic prediction.
Your so your what's your optimistic prediction?
Another 4-1. I
No
just don't.
chance.
I'm just not scared of them. That's the thing.
Okay,
I'm just not.
let's see. Mbappe Parc de France. Let's see. Interesting.
Mbappe versus it'll be Livramento this time.
Oh, you know what? No, I still think he'll give him a fight, but Mbappe's still quicker. I'm gonna say
Oh, he's quicker.
PSG win 2-1. I think you have more of a chance of beating Milan, genuinely.
And Isaac is back.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll have any people coming back um
yeah.
before Wednesday, but
I
you know,
think you know what? It's Dortmund play at a stadium where the atmosphere is insane. So I don't think they would have been really too intimidated going to St. James's Park. At San Siro, the atmosphere is good, but it's not on the level of St. James's Park and
no,
Signal Iduna Park. For maybe that's the secret, name your stadium park. Yeah, I mean Dortmund and Newcastle, these stadiums are tough. The fans have got flares. They'll have like tifos and stuff.
yeah,
So I think you beat Milan, but
damn,
you'll lose to
lose to
PSG.
PSG.
Yeah,
Interesting. I think it's the other way around, but fair
time will
enough.
tell. We
Time
play
will tell.
Galatasaray in Turkey.
Mm.
I hate it.
Turkey, bro, they're
I
so,
hate it.
so yeah,
Hate it.
they
They
are
are
tough to go to.
crazy. You're going to
Yeah,
Asia. Like the flight is bad. Everything about this trip is bad. The flight is long.
yeah,
Players will be jet lag. The fans are going to be loud.
yeah.
My head says 1-1. No, sorry. My head says 2-1 to Galatasaray. My heart says 2-1 to United.
Mhm, okay. I
But
think,
I don't know.
genuinely, I think you'll beat them. Um, this is a good confidence boost for you, this Everton game.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Hoyland's been scoring in the
Champions League, yeah.
Champions League
Hmm.
if he's back and fit enough to play. Um, I just think that this will be a good. I just don't think that Galatasaray have much to actually offer. I think they played you when you were really bad. When you're now in form, you
Yeah.
know, and I think you'll go there and beat them 3-1. It's not
Inshallah.
like not that you smash them, but it'll go 2-1 and then the floodgates will open.
Mm,
I think.
interesting. Look at both of us backing each other's teams. Who would have thought?
No, you just said we were going to lose.
Oh yeah. No, but I still think you'll go through. Yeah.
What? You think we're going to go through but lose to? We have to win both of our next games
Oh, do
to
you?
be.
No.
I
No,
think
wait.
so.
You got a chance. I think it was like a really, really far off chance. But
I mean, we can go through to the
if
Europa.
PSG, okay, no, if Dortmund and Milan draw, and then yeah, PSG win, and then you beat Milan, and then PSG beat Dortmund, you'll go through.
Yeah,
It's really complicated, but
inshallah.
yeah, there is a chance you go through. Yeah. So Champions League is done. Premier League, we've only got one big game this weekend. Two big games. We got City Tottenham. I think City win. It's at the Etihad. Tottenham are spiraling after their first 10 games unbeaten. They've lost 3 in a row. City are about to stick it to them and give them 4 in a row. That's what I think.
I think so.
And the other game, Newcastle versus Manchester United at St. James's Park. 8 o'clock on a Saturday. It's midnight for you. Oh, it's such a weird
Yeah, I'll
time.
be there. I'll fucking be there, ready for it. I'll be fucking gagging to watch that game.
Okay.
Yeah, best believe it as well. I'll be
I'll
ready
be
for
there.
that one.
I'll be there too. I can't
Are you
wait.
going to be at the stadium?
It's at St. James's Park.
Yeah. Oh, blood doesn't travel away. Not a real fan.
Not allowed to.
Why?
Season is like the platinum season ticket holders. So the season ticket, which I don't even have, and then the levels, and only the top level
Oh,
gets to
okay,
go.
okay. Fair enough. You go first. Let this guy cook. Oh,
We're not
bruh.
gonna win. We're not gonna win. This is
You
this
ain't
is
winning,
this is
boy.
a Newcastle side that yeah have some injuries, but you're about to play. You've just beat Chelsea, which is it doesn't matter. They're still a decent team. 4-1. It's St James's Park. It's a very difficult place to go away to and try and get points. Arsenal couldn't do it. Um, I think regardless of the Champions League game, I don't think we win. So if I'm being really, really, really optimistic, I think we draw like 2-2. That's me being optimistic.
Mm, I think we beat you
Yeah.
4-1.
Uh,
4-1.
wait.
Yeah, baby. You
Harry
defend
Maguire
what?
is gonna have
Harry
Isaac in his
Maguire at St
back
James's
pocket.
Park. Are you serious? Harry Maguire at St James's Park.
Harry
It's
Maguire
gonna
has
be
been playing well recently. I just want to
gonna
give
be
him some props. He did
okay.
quite well.
Everton, Fulham, and who
Luton.
else?
Yeah,
England
exactly.
starting.
He's very
England
good.
starting centre back. He's gonna
My
get
my
so much
hope is
abuse.
Isaac just gets snapped on Tuesday and then the thing will be fine.
Bruh. No, let's not hope for that. And I think I don't think Ten Hag has the capacity. He doesn't have the minerals to come to St James's Park and put up a fight.
No, he
It's
doesn't
gonna
because
be
we got
it's
Anthony.
gonna be a walkthrough.
We are lacking
Oh,
minerals and vitamins.
Oh my god, Anthony versus Livramento.
No, I
Oh
think
my
I think
god.
he's gonna stick with Garnacho on the left and Rashford on the right because I think it worked
You
quite well today.
yeah, you
Yeah,
have to play Garnacho really,
yeah.
don't you?
And I think we sit back against you, which makes me confident because if we try and go at you, you are going to
I
expose
think
us.
so. I
So
think
if
so
we
as
sit
well.
back, there's a chance that we can actually get a point, but
Yeah,
a point at best. I don't think we win. This is probably the second hardest away game in the league for us, or third hardest,
behind City, yeah.
and Liverpool.
Liverpool's not as tough a place to go as St James's Park. It's not.
Shut up.
Mate, their atmosphere's shit. You got
No,
fucking
Anfield in a bit. To be fair, for us, because it's Liverpool United is always good, but I don't
yeah.
know about other games.
No, I I think I think that City is the scariest place to go because they're at their home, not for atmosphere, but they're at their home. You know,
Atmosphere.
when United are firing, I think United are a better atmosphere than Liverpool. They've got
Interesting.
speakers in their stadium pumping
Yeah,
fucking.
that's true. We don't do that. We don't do that. Yeah, when there's a big game at Old Trafford, it's rocking. To be fair.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and obviously, yeah,
City bums. Guardiola's literally to his own fans. What's this?
I can't
You're
hear
not
you.
loud enough. I
Yeah.
can't hear you. Telling them he wants more noise. He's been saying it for
Thing
years as
is,
well. Like,
if Manchester United got like a big fine and got like docked, and then they got relegated, like docked point, like in this imaginary world, do they still sell out Old Trafford? Do you reckon?
I don't think they'd sell it out, but I think they'd still reach 60,000.
How many is 70,000?
70, 73, 73,000.
Okay.
I don't think we'd sell it out because like people wouldn't travel. I would be there. I think it'd be quite fun. United against
He lives
Rotherham.
next to the stadium as if he has to fucking travel.
United versus Rotherham. United versus fuck Ipswich. No, Ipswich are coming up.
Preston,
Preston North End.
Ipswich in the Premier League, you know.
They're
I
quite
mean,
good.
Leicester are obviously going to come back up, so
Leicester and Ipswich. That'll be quite funny. Hating each other.
yeah.
Actually, no,
I
that's
want
Coventry. Leicester hate Coventry. Mm.
no they hate Forest.
Forest. They hate all the Midlands teams. Villa.
Yeah,
All of them. Yeah.
fair enough.
It's a big week of football ahead. Thank you for joining me once again, my
And B,
co-host. Yeah.
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 I thought you were talking to the fans, saying thank you for joining
Oh,
me. I
oh,
was
oh,
like,
okay.
and
No,
me.
I was talking about you. No, okay. Well, thank you for listening, and watching. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, give us a good rating, all that good stuff. And catch you next week after United lose to Newcastle,
Lose
probably.
to Newcastle.
Nah, they're gonna
Yes,
draw
good
2-2.
boy.
In a bit.
Shush.
They're gonna draw in a bit. Peace.